As you can see in the photo, there is a 4-conductor flat cable, black in color, that was pulled off due to an installation error at the time of original assembly. From the brushless motor circuit connector. These 4 wires connect to another plug installed in the control circuit inside the LOONA body. This control circuit, in addition to other functions, sends orders to the motors for their operation according to the instructions received from the processing elements. In this case, as the connection between the circuit and the brushless motor is interrupted, for the reasons already mentioned, this wheel does not work. Therefore, the work to be done is to re-establish the respective connection of these wires, 4, to a new connector, plug. This is the plug, irrecoverable, that should have been connected to the 4 black wires, but it has been pulled out. With some difficulty I found the necessary plug on the electronics market, called a JST shush 4-pin, with connected wires, which should be cut to the necessary size, and be stripped, and tinned, so that the soldering connection with the black wires is the most correct. So that the black wires are ready to solder with the others, I will now strip and tin them. See the following images. But before carrying out the definitive soldering between the wires of the new plug and the black wires, I will do a test if in fact the problem is just because the wires are loose from the plug that connects to the brushless motor circuit. To do so, I will connect the wires using shunts with alligator clips. See the following images. As you can see, after making the connections between the black wires and the wires of the new plug, with the alligator clip shunts, the motor still does not work. After the connections have been made, the motor still does not work. Therefore, I'm going to do another test not only to rule out any problem connecting the alligator clips with the wire terminals, but also to make sure that the motor works. Now with access to the right socket, I will connect to the engine using the shunts made before. And the engine still doesn't work. See the images that follow. Now with access to the sockets, plugs, of the motor controllers. The left plug is for the left engine, and the right plug is for the right engine, which I'm going to test. See the photo and other images that follow. Before proceeding with the tests, I'm going to build some shunt wires with JST shush 4-pin plugs at each end, connected by alligator clips. See the images that follow. Now with access to the right socket, I will connect to the engine using the shunts made before. And the engine still doesn't work. See the images that follow. I repeat, the engine still doesn't work. See the images that follow. Now which is faulty, the motor or the controller on the right side? To get a right answer, I'll have to test both. To do so, I connect the motor to the left connector of the controller circuit, using the shunts I created. This plug, or socket, on the controller is what is used for the left side engine that is running. Now with the connection I mentioned, therefore the right engine, the supposedly faulty one, with the left controller socket, the right engine, wheel, already works. This result leads to the conclusion that the problem, or failure, is in the controller circuit on the right side. See the images that follow. But still, to confirm that there is a failure in the control circuit of the right motor, I will connect its plug to the motor of the left wheel, using the same shunts cables I made. But first I will have to disassemble the left side of the arm to gain access to the engine socket. See the images that follow. Now with access to the left engine socket, I'm going to connect this to the socket of the right controller, the supposed fault, and it is verified that the motor of the left wheel does not work. Therefore, it is confirmed that the failure is in the right side controller circuit. See the images that follow. As final notes, it is concluded that the non-functioning of the right wheel motor has the origin of a failure in the controller circuit on the right side, supposedly of the ESC, electronic speed controller. Maybe it was caused by the 4 stripped wires being in contact with each other.